Hi guys, I hope everyone's well. We're going to be using the Divine Master deck today, as well as the Influence of the Angels tarot deck. So let's just open the space, calling in our angels, our saints, our ancestors. We ask our divine teachers and masters to be with us in this moment, to help us with our clarity and insight for our highest and greatest good, and so it is, and so it will be. Okay. A few messages from this deck, and then we'll karmic release. Okay, so we have Shiva, however you might say that, Ishtar, Sanat Kumara, Rumi, Isis, Toth. You were tapping into some ancient wisdom and knowledge here and bringing this forward. You very much could be an open channel. Right now, you're going through the process of release and restoration. There is an end of a cycle. There's debts, karmic debts being paid. You were in your destined path and journey. I feel like everything you've experienced was for the purpose of learning. You are a student that's becoming a master. Truth prevails, following your heart. Very much might connect to being a channel of some kind, receiving, tuning in, feeling, sensing, knowing, hearing. I feel like you receive signs, codes, downloads, and have access to sacred information. I feel like all of what you've experienced, this is coming to light for you. I feel like you have this mystical knowing. I feel like this is something that you have gained over time through your ancestors, as well as your own evolvement. This is you breaking boundaries and having personal experiences of God. So you may have a lot of incidences when you have energy that you exchange with that is very high vibrational, okay? I feel like, you're very tapped in is what I'm getting, okay? I do have you reclaiming your magic, reclaiming your power. I feel like this has been something that you either have had to fight for. This is as a result of either like people siphoning your energy, your power, or you giving it away. I feel like this is you calling that power back and what's rightfully yours. You very much have a strong tie to Egypt, okay? This is about awakening the teacher, okay? This is about the student becoming the master. This is about tapping into your divine magic, okay? It's needed, this divine magic, your inner learnings, being this open channel, having this mystical knowing, and being able to apply this when it's time. There is a paradigm shift here. There is an activation. During this activation, you're being asked to make changes that are highlighted to you. I do feel that there is like a higher calling on why you're here. You very much could resonate with Commander Ashtar, leadership activation. And this is again, like, embracing the channeled information, the guidance, the knowing. It's time for you to evolve. I feel like you're leading the path of evolvement for others to follow. You're being called into leadership if you're not already. And this is you trusting the ability to guide others. This is like what the intentions are that are falling your path right now. We do have light activation. So there will be a large activation that all of us experience. So I feel like there will be an acceleration. This is for the purpose of acceleration so that you can stand in your light. You very much may guide people through this paradigm shift, okay? Because you've done it yourself. Okay, I do have Kali here. So she and Shiva are working on this karmic release, the divine severance. It's like releasing the old to anchor in the new. Many of us are going through this karmic process now, and we're seeing this in our real lives, but this is happening on a large scale. This is about cutting the cords, the dramas, the fears, and limitations that has kept humanity back. So you're part of this process to freedom, sovereignty, okay? Through your own personal activation, through your own personal growth and development. You are part of a bigger picture here. Okay, there is this enlightened action that you've been asked to take, or you're you have taken, or you're in this energy. I'm seeing the lotus. So this represents there's many levels to this, okay? And there's many different experiences to have, and everybody is unique on their own. There's this call to move forward with grace, as well as choosing compassion in the situations. Not everybody may feel so compelled to do or align with what you're here to do, and that's okay. Have compassion for them. Continue to move forward with grace. This is Kuan Yin. I do have expanded heart chakra energy here with Lady Nada. So this is you anchoring in this love vibration here on this planet during this time, especially during the shift. There is this openness, this liberation, this sovereignty, letting yourself be loved and moving forward towards overcoming limitations, okay? Things might appear as a limitation. I feel like you have the inner knowings, okay, to overcome these things. This is also you understanding that things are coming up for release and you don't have to be right in every situation, okay? So it's like letting go of the need to be right, because holding on to something like that creates resentment, bitterness, and it almost can perpetuate the karmic lesson. So they want you to release it with love. I do have Rama and Sita here. This is a holy union. This could be within oneself, or this could be with a partner. I feel like there is a connection. I feel like it may present as a romantic opportunity, but it also can be a partnership. So I feel like this is also in the energy that I'm picking up today. All right, so we're going to keep these here. All right, I'm being asked to clean these up. All right, so let me clean these up. I heard let's reset. Okay, I'm gonna leave Rama and Sita over here at the bottom of the deck. I do have the Five of Swords at the bottom of this deck, so I feel like there is a lot to overcome. I'm getting like this is what's shifting. I feel like this has been a long time coming with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is something that maybe is like a building block. I'm getting like one step at a time. I have Temperance, Four of Wands. I saw the Empress, the Magician, I have the Four of Cups, and I have Justice playing out here. I feel like there were unrequited love here. I feel like this could be in relationships in general, or this can be very specific. I do feel though these things were lessons, okay? So that when this new experience comes in, this new relationship, this new dynamic, it is something that you're ready for, okay? I feel like it's something that is divine, and as a result of it being divine, it is something that requires certain things to be in place to support this. With Temperance, this really talks about balance, harmony, peace, alchemy, transmutation. I also have the Four of Wands, okay? Four of Wands really talks about reaching a pivotal point, okay? I feel like the student became the master here. And as a result of learning the lessons that needed to be learned as the student, then there's an ability to kind of share what's been learned, right, with others who may have some similar experience as you. So there could be some common ground here when it comes to the Three of Cups. I mean, this is really about your dynamics with others and how we show up in our relationships and what we allow in our existence. And it's as a result of what we've learned to date. So maybe our experiences from our childhood and things like that have an effect on us and how we hold ourselves with others. I do feel, though, whatever might have been a bit uncomfortable, unfair, unjust, I feel like is being made fair. I feel like there has been some sort of review, some sort of evaluation. I'm getting that decisions have been made in your favor. I feel like you have reached that point of acceptance, acknowledge. I feel like you're being acknowledged, okay? And I do get union energy here with the Four of Wands. So I feel like you have found and tempered your feminine and masculine energy within. So your union with oneself. And that was necessary in order to bring in a holy union. Okay? I do have the Three of Cups. Here's that Three of Cups. Okay? So I feel like, you know, there's accomplishments. Maybe it's time to kind of like celebrate how far you've come. I'm getting celebrate how far you've come. Holy moly. They're flying. I have the Chariot. Okay, so this is overcoming challenges, managing all the parts, having that determination and perseverance. Again, balanced energy with the divine feminine mask energy here, the light and the dark. Okay. I have the Devil here. I feel like you've overcome, you know, the lower... It's like you've overcome the material realm's challenges. I feel like what has been experienced as a result of your growth and development has put you in a position of self-mastery, mastering a skill. I feel like you've been able to master some sort of skill set as it relates to certain types of energy. I feel like this is part of your mission here, is to facilitate through some sort of craft, through some sort of practice, through some sort of like step by step. This is recognizing all the hard work that you have done and what you've overcome. Balance is being restored with the Justice because of what you endured in order to achieve the self-mastery. You literally defeated the devil, okay? In whatever reality construct the devil is being represented here for you, okay? And I feel like with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I'm getting like this was something that there's like high achievement here with this. This is like discernment, fairness, what's just, truth, like divine truth, healing, okay, connecting with those that might appear to you while at a point of rest or introspection. I feel like there's been isolation, there's been like recluse. I feel like there's this there's this mindset shift. I feel like this might have been something that you persevered through and overcame in this cycle, this past cycle. I'm getting like karmic cycle energy here. I'm getting lessons learned here, is how your mind affects your reality. Okay, so I feel like this is something mastered. I feel like this was a major lesson to understand, especially the alchemy. I have, you know, alchemy here with the Temperance and the Magician here. I feel like this is, again, like, you know, using the tools that you have gained in this process. I feel like it's to change a dynamic, a situation, a feeling, like what's transpired, and to use what's transpired for your highest and greatest good. It's like someone created something out of nothing, or somebody used their experiences to gain wisdom and knowledge, like something, and now it's coming in like tangible. So maybe you're making money off of maybe a mindset shift, or maybe you see things a different way, or maybe you've transmuted your pain into power, is also what I'm getting. And that makes you a master. Okay, so that's how like a student becomes a master. You learn through your experiences, and then you apply what you learned, and it's for self-mastery, which I believe you have accomplished. Is this in the upright or the reverse? I have the Strength card in reverse. I feel like I'm getting like this isn't for everybody. This is something that, you know, really required some courage, okay? I feel like there might have been a cycle that you closed out with somebody that might have been karmic in nature, only because of the Nine of Swords here and the Strength in reverse, and I have the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like there was a lot to heal from, and it was as a result of people projecting their energy because they don't have the strength or the ability, the confidence or the courage to face their demons themselves, so they project them onto other people. I feel like your realization here is that these things did not belong to you, and as a result you were able to heal what you needed to heal from the situation and close this cycle out, whatever contract this might have been with somebody who, you know, wanted to do nothing but to put you in a bad way. Or there might have been energy or many attacks in your lifetime that this card might represent that maybe didn't put you in a place of power. And I feel like you call and reclaimed your power back. Okay. I feel like there was an attempt to drain you of your energy, to keep you from being of purpose. It's like you were, it's almost like you might have been like a sacrificial lamb in some way, or maybe someone saw you as a sacrificial lamb, like, oh, an easy target. Again, with the devil energy here, I feel like you were hidden in plain sight. What's this? Give me some more information about this Nine of Swords. I feel like there were many attacks. I feel like there's energy now that is maybe doing a review of the past experiences and lessons. And maybe there is this calling out of the energy being cowardice, lacking confidence, lacking the ability to see their own wrongs in a situation. I feel like there's a bit of like anxiety, fear, haunting, remembering. I feel like someone's being forced to remember all of the attacks that they caused you as a result of their own pain and suffering. And they're a coward. They keep calling them a coward. I feel like there is forgiveness here, compassion here, or someone lacked compassion as a result of their own pain. It's like hurt people hurt people. Yeah. I feel like, you know, there is this moving on energy. There is this like, you know, like you have to leave others to their own devices. Like if they're going to choose not to do what they need to do, it's time for you to move on because you have something that you're meant to do and you did the work. You're being recognized for doing the hard work. And now it's time for you to be of service. You will have a new beginning. This is as a result of you coming across things, you sharing your energy and receiving it back. This is now like a position of being guided. Maybe you're not meant for everybody, but maybe those that you come across is what you're guided by spirit to interact, to engage, to share perspective, to help relieve karmic debt. You might be somebody who can show others the way. I feel like this is like way shower energy to free themselves and for them to find sovereignty. And this is something that like you achieved yourself. And this is a level of expertise that you might be able to share with others when you're meant to. I feel like you're divinely guided, okay, to certain individuals, or they're guided to you. You somehow feel like you, I feel like I've known you, or there's some sort of like kismet energy that you might pick up on. The Magician and the Tower. I feel like there is, it's like ending the falsehoods, ending the false narratives that we're all like entrapped by. I feel like there is something that is quite emotional. So I don't know if this is your energy or someone else's, but I feel like, you know, there is like feeling like someone missed out on something, and maybe looking at the past and maybe focusing on the negative things instead of seeing things from the positive. I feel like there could be some energy redirection here. Things didn't work out for a reason. I feel like this puts you in a position of power. This might very much could be that you're here to create new structures once the old ones fall down. The Magician is the creator, okay? Creator energy. Mercury, air, conscious awareness. You're here to anchor in this conscious awareness. I feel like there's been a lot of despair. There's been a lot of heartache. There's been a lot of pain. There's been a lot of suffering. So it's like, haven't we suffered enough? Let's do it different this time. Like, how can we do it different? I feel like you might have been in an energy, or maybe someone felt like they were in an energy of being favored, right? Like that she's kind of holding on to, you know, something that would be put on like a joust pole, when one would be favoring the fighter, the warrior. And I feel like you might have been favored at one time, and maybe somebody made some sort of judgment on you that you were not worthy or unfavored. Someone's feeling unfavored at this time, and they were once favored. So I feel like there's a bit of emotional duress here, but I feel like it is as a result of their own projection. This is also a result of things not working out as planned, or there's like this there's like depression, emotional imbalances going on, emotional disturbances going on. I feel like something may have come to a screeching halt, causing some sort of duress. So changes might have affected maybe this energy from the past. I feel like this is like collective, of course. I'm doing a collective reading. I feel like what's just and fair is that there's something new for you as a result of you staying devoted and committed and persevering over the challenges that you were facing. I feel like this is something new. It's going to start small, but has the potential to grow into something very large. So this is like gaining something. Or this could be maybe something ended that somebody thought was of favor, something they thought that they were going to gain from the situation, but in fact they didn't gain it. It's been lost. And I feel like that might be the despair, is that maybe they thought that they were the one that was going to gain some sort of abundance, but instead it's going to you. There's this like reversal. I feel like all attempts failed. Yeah, Hermit. I feel like this is coming to light. Something's coming to light. You're meant to share. Yeah, look at Ace of Swords on the Devil. Okay, so I would say whatever was misspoken, whatever was done in the dark is coming to light. Truth is being revealed. Like, there's nothing that the divine didn't see, and it's like this, it all like serves a purpose. I feel like you do a lot of introspection, and then you may share this on a large scale. And then I have the Hierophant. Yeah, this is the student becomes the master as well. This is like identifying that like you're learning for the highest and greatest good. You're meant to, you know, share these in many different ways. So when I think of the Hierophant, this is, you know, a teacher. This is a scholar. This is higher education. This is, you know, maybe getting certified. Maybe this is, again, like continuing your studies, right? Continuing to inform, continuing to apply what you know in the areas of your life. The Hierophant represents, you know, many of the areas of life that we're here to have an experience in. And these are part of our soul lessons. I feel like this represents some soul lessons here. I feel like there's been a mastery that's been accomplished. I feel like there is divine guidance here. There's divine protection. This is Archangel Michael energy protecting when needed. If there's any kind of energy coming your way that is not for your highest and greatest good, I feel like what you were up against, I feel like there's truth being revealed here. The Hermit is you know, understanding that like You're going in, and look at, they're both facing the same way. So I feel like you're divinely guided and protected here. And you have a purpose. Like, there's a purpose that you're being trained and guided for, okay? And while this process is happening, you know, it's for your highest and greatest good. I do feel that there was a lot that was illuminated to you, surfaced subconsciously to the conscious, so that it could be resolved and healed. Okay, this also can represent learning. This also can be like working with energies. This can also tapping into your psychic abilities here, okay, in order to kind of like apply what you know. I do have like a spiritual teacher, a guide. This is you having the ability to guide others on the path, okay? You do have this like psychic abilities. You have, you know, the insight, the imagination, the illuminated subconscious here. So this is you tapping into this, maybe sharing it, maybe teaching it. Maybe you're some sort of practitioner like myself. Maybe this is something you're dabbling into. Maybe it's something you're learning as you go. We have many tools at our disposal. Holy cow. I have, there will be those, oh, hold on. Is this supposed to be in the reverse? Okay, 6 of Swords in the reverse. And it's like going over the Wheel of Fortune, and it's after the moon. I feel like, let me get you my cards. I feel like there's past energy here that there is no, excuse me, moving forward with, okay? I feel like there's some sort of understanding playing out here as it relates to a dynamic that, you know, there was a contract here, okay? I feel like what's being illuminated, what is being seen, or what maybe what's not seen, okay? So this could be seen or unseen. I feel like tapping into the insight here would be that there was a lot done behind the scenes here, okay? To prevent forward movement, moving on from a situation, moving on from a person, because someone from the past wanted to hold on to your energy and use it for themselves. I feel like maybe they wanted to save you for later. Maybe they thought that, you know, this would always be there. I feel like there might have been a bit of energy manipulation, okay, to prevent you from moving on to a soulmate dynamic, okay? So I feel like past energy is doing a lot of reminiscing. There could be a lot of like telepathic communication, maybe song lyrics or past memories that might be coming up for you. It's as it relates to past energy, they're going through their own like subconscious beliefs and the actions taken and the attacks. I feel like they're being a bit haunted by the fact that like they're being replaced by somebody new, okay? And this is difficult. This is difficult. I feel like they're also evaluating how they showed up in the dynamics with you and with others. So the Lovers also can represent relationships, choices, whether they're right or wrong as it comes to our free will. I feel like this person made free will choices with a group of other people to attack you repeatedly, okay? And so no, they do not get to go with you towards the next cycle. In fact, they're staying back because they have lessons to learn themselves, okay? There are things to be healed here. There very much could be a lot of fond memories here. Maybe they're realizing that where they went, what they're doing, the choices made, I feel like has led them to their own heartbreak and betrayal. I feel like them trying to prevent you from moving on and doing what you came here to do on Earth has only broken their own heart. It's only kept them back. You're the Empress, you're the Divine Feminine, or you're the Divine Masculine. I feel like there's a perspective being gained here at this time. You are an enlightened, awakened being. I feel like there is this self-limiting belief system here that's playing out. Maybe you didn't see your value and worth, and maybe they use this or tried to use this for their own advantage, for their own purposes. And I feel like whatever trap that they set out for you, they have now fallen in. I feel like they tried to break your heart, okay, and sacrifice you for the sake of their own personal gain. Look at this. I mean, look at this. I have third party. I have heartbreak, betrayal, deceit. I have the Empress. I have the Hanged Man, which represents surrendering, sacrificing, preventing anyone from moving forward. And then I have the Eight of Swords, and this is like entrapment. This is, you know, self-sacrifice. This would be mental illness, mental anguish. And I feel like all for the sake of greed, all for money. Like this person wanted your demise and sacrifice you for the purpose of money. Okay? I feel like the Tower, yeah, so it's like, it's almost like you're the one that, it's like there's this evaluation playing out of this energy. What they did for personal gain, right, is like reverse. Remember, I was like, I feel like it's going to get flip-flopped. I feel like whatever, you know, might have been the target for them is now being redirected to you, and that is what's fair and just. Is that you're receiving the blessing, or you are the blessing. Maybe they thought someone was a blessing and come to find out it was false. Now they're realizing, okay, that it was a plot of the devil, right, to sacrifice them, okay? They may have been moving through this energy to sacrifice you, but what they are realizing now is that they sacrificed themselves. So someone has self-sacrificed, thinking that they were sacrificing you instead. And this was done with a third party. And I have, yeah, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like whatever seeds they planted are not creating any type of harvest. So they invested poorly. Okay, High Priestess energy, clarifying the Ace of Swords. So I feel like what's unknown, what's unseen, I feel like is known and seen, but maybe not by everybody, but maybe by this Empress or Emperor energy that I'm picking up on that, you know, had to overcome and learn these lessons because there's something that they have a higher calling for. This very much initiated you. This very much put you in your higher self energy. So it accomplished this dynamic, accomplished what it was meant to accomplish. There's like this activation because this energy has the blueprints, has the know-how, has access to ancient wisdom and knowledge, and it's meant to kind of like be applied here. But it can't be applied if there isn't a match, like if there isn't an understanding, there isn't a knowing. It's like you had to tap in. There was some sort of activation here that might have been extremely difficult, but necessary in order to activate you, okay, to tap in. Otherwise, why would you tap in? Why would you need that information? It's like you had to go back to your catalog, like even like Akashic, even ancient wisdom and knowledge, like working through other education. I feel like there's this higher level of education that you've tapped into, that you've gained access to with the Queen of Swords. Like, you know, you having access to this ancient wisdom and knowledge through whatever means necessary, okay? I feel like this is, you have the support to do so, okay? You have the support of the divine, okay? To share this wisdom and knowledge, okay? To practice what you're guided to practice, okay? There is a purpose here that you're meant to fulfill. And I feel like there was a plot to prevent this from happening. Queen of Swords is this truth speaker, the truth teller, the channel, the psychic, the communicator, okay? The one who is going to share the wisdom, share the knowledge, speak the truth. Yeah, and then I have the sun flying over the King of Pentacles. Again, the sun and the moon. I feel like the sun is bringing clarity on the situation here. There is something that might have needed to be... I feel like there was a lot that was happening in the shadow energy, and sometimes even the shadow serves a purpose. I feel like this is light and shadow working together for a common goal. Like they're both needed, okay? For this evolution, for this increased knowledge and wisdom. Like you need to tap into both light and dark energies here, okay? And this is through your spiritual abilities. And so it's almost like you needed energy to experience so that you could learn, right? And oftentimes we learn the best through practice. And so you might have had to deal with some difficult energies that were sent your way, but it was training. I feel like there was this, like, God allowed this. There was some sort of like, let's let this happen because this is the lesson that needs to play out in order for this activation, in order for this service, in order for this contract, in order for this evolution. It's like clarity and understanding. It's like, yeah. And then we have Knight of Wands, which talks about an activation, moving forward towards a purpose, towards a quest, towards something that you feel strongly about. Yeah, this served its purpose. I feel like you have the ability to kind of like set down the wand of the past, and you're making this conscious choice that like, okay, it did serve its purpose. I am where I need to be, and I'm moving forward with confidence. And I would say like Knight of Wands, Two of Wands, this is definitely moving forward with confidence. So I feel like, you know, that is something that you built over time. I feel like, you know, there is this, again, 8 of Cups, 6 of Cups. So there's this like emotional, it's like a reflection of the past and why things didn't work out the way they did. Okay, so it's kind of like being able to reflect back and realize like it all served the greater good. And I learned what I needed to learn from this experience, maybe all the experiences. And as a result, it's helped me to do the soul searching, the spiritual quest that I'm being asked to do, okay, as part of my service to the divine and my mission and why I'm here. All right, so I do feel like that's all in alignment. I feel like you leaving this cycle, this person, this experience, these experiences in the past was one of the best decisions you've ever made for yourself. You're understanding that each cup represents a lesson. Each relationship, each emotional exchange, friendship, partnership, work relationship, whatever that is, serves a purpose. Okay? They all are your teachers. It's like you realizing like, I've learned what I needed to learn here. It's time to move on. All right? You are moving on. Okay? Knight of Swords. I feel like, you know, there's more to learn. There's more higher learning that you're being guided to do, like soul searching energy. Yeah, and I feel like it's supposed to help others so that they can kind of follow in your footsteps. I'm getting like a following in your footsteps, an awakening, an ascension. You may be an ascension guide here. You may be part of a community, a group. You may be celebrating the progress made in the ascension aspect of things. I feel like there's endings and there's new beginnings here. And there is this like accepting the inevitable and being grateful that like, even though you're not with maybe some of these past people with the 8 of Cups, you're not alone. Like this is your spirit team. This is your soul tribe. These are your friends. You may have had to make new friends, but I feel like they're higher vibrational. They're of the light. You've been through a transition and you're going to help others through this transition because you've done it yourself. And that is what you're being called to do. Maybe where you were at, those people, those individuals, those energies were not willing to make the changes needed for the transformation. And so you had to keep it moving because you were guided to make the transformation and to go through the process, the death and rebirth process of ascension and awakening. And it's like you can't take everybody with you energy. Two of Cups. Is this in the upright or the reverse? Is reversed? Okay, yeah. So this was a very like unbalanced relationship. Somebody definitely did the most to create heartache, betrayal, and deception when it came to your dynamic. And I feel like this was uneven, this was unjust, and this is what you needed to not tolerate for yourself anymore. Yeah, I feel like this was a very unbalanced relationship here. And I'm getting like it could have been as a result of there being an outside influence. 9 of Cups. I'm getting like maybe there was an ill will, like be careful what you wish for, you might just get it. I feel like there might have been envy, there might have been jealousy, there might have been indulgence of some kind here. And as a result, there was this, like, I think I have it, I think I'm all that in a bag of chips. And maybe someone, you know, went and entertained others, okay, because they were feeling a certain kind of way. And as a result, they ended up breaking their own heart. Maybe they were seeking abundance elsewhere. Maybe there was some sort of like, I don't know. It seems like there's some sort of, there's like this almost like, yeah, I was feeling abandonment. I was feeling like there was something of wounding here. There was some sort of wounding that was playing out that affected a dynamic, a relationship, maybe not feeling good enough, maybe needing to surround yourself with things or indulge yourself in certain things as a result of, you know, not working out or feeling abandoned, rejected, not good enough. I feel like someone didn't feel like they were good enough. And as a result, they felt envy. They felt jealousy towards, you know, this energy, divine femme or masculine. And as a result, like they ended up sabotaging, okay, something. Or maybe something's falling apart now for them. And now they're experiencing the loss, the rejection. Yeah, I feel like 7 of Swords. There is this wanting to return to something, but not really thinking about the consequences of that. I feel like somebody is wanting to head towards your direction, but I feel like it's as a result of their own loss. Maybe as it relates to an indulgence of some kind. I feel like there could be a dynamic that has fallen apart here. Okay, maybe somebody was giving to multiples. Instead of it being balanced, stable, and secure, maybe they thought it was going to be more balanced, stable, and secure, but what they found out was to be the opposite and are now experiencing the downfall of things being imbalanced. They're experiencing loss. They're experiencing despair. There is this like wanting to win at all costs and retaliate. I feel like there's action here that might want to come towards you. What is this King of Wands? Page of Swords. Maybe there's wanting to take inspired action towards you, maybe tell you some of the truth, but not all of it. I feel like there might have been a lot of things said that were not true. I feel like there is this energy of watching, stalking, obsessing, thinking, researching. Maybe there's this like realization of like, holy shit, like I fumbled the bag. I fumbled the wrong one. Can't believe I did this to my soulmate. Something like that. Yeah, we have a Queen of Cups. I feel like people are watching because maybe what somebody said or did isn't adding up. I feel like maybe, you know, with the fire energy, there's fire, King of Wands, Queen of Cups, and then I have a Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there very much could be some sort of family dynamic that is disheartening, or a family dynamic falling apart. I do have a Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I do have fire sign energy, so this person could have fire in their chart. But let's get more. I feel like maybe this is the third party. I feel like you intuitively knew about this energy as soon as they came on the scene, and their intentions were to break up a family dynamic. I do have a Queen of Swords here. So I feel like there were plots. There were plots and plans and strategies and researching and looking up maybe someone's, I feel like maybe this Queen of Cups or King of Cups or King of Wands, I feel like someone did research on you, found out information. This very much could be that they ended up sacrificing their own happiness for the sake of coming after you. I feel like the Emperor energy here. I feel like there is a divine masculine. Either this could be in a partnership. This could be as it relates to someone coming into your energy. This could be support from the divine. This could be ancestor, spirit guide, assistance. We'll get more information on that. Five of Wands. There's competition here. I feel like somebody fears being in competition. Or maybe this Queen of Cups thought it was a good idea to break up a family unit. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then I have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then I have a Ten of Swords. Yeah, somebody thought that they could come in, break up a family unit. You know, there'd be some sort of competition here. Put 10 swords in your back. I feel like this backfired. They ended up putting 10 swords in their own back. Okay? They ended up destroying themselves in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, Knight of Swords. I feel like this is a soul contract that has been completed, ended, canceled. Okay? Ace of Cups. This person, you know, I feel like there could be a communication about like, you know, I went somewhere else and it ended up being my demise, and you are my true love. You are the one who I have these feelings for. But I feel like whoever they trusted ended up putting a sword, the last sword in their back. And I don't know that they saw it coming. Maybe there's fear about this. Yeah, I feel like someone's trying to make plans for the future. You might hear about them wanting to come towards you with communication. Maybe they have gained a perspective here. Maybe there's a conscious choice to maybe go in a different direction. I do have the Seven of Cups, so I do feel like there's still a bit of confusion here. Maybe not knowing exactly the direction to take and how to kind of overcome whatever the situation is. I feel like the Seven of Cups can also represent indulgence, maybe in substances or spell work that might be projected out by this Queen of Cups, who may actually have spiritual abilities here. Okay, I feel like you were put in competition. There's drama, there's gossip, there's things going on behind the scenes that are going to lead to some sort of ending. I feel like you might even hear about this ending. I feel like you kind of like had this premonition all along. You might pick up, you might be, this also can represent like you being able to tap into energies and receive information. I feel like this is like a higher calling. This can also be someone having a hard time, you know, dealing with life, and they are coping with substances. This very much could be like they're at a distance from you. Okay, what's this here? Am I taking these two? All right. I have the Star card and I have the World card. There was illusions casted about you and your abilities and who you truly are. I feel like there might have been a need now. There might have been like some sort of like, I feel like somebody didn't want them to see you for who you truly are. And I feel like they did a lot to create confusion spells, illusions. You are the star. You are the healer. You are that divine being here. I feel like it's time to accept the inevitable with the World card. I feel like this experience helped elevate you so that you can be in alignment with your higher purpose. This is you integrating what you've learned. This is you having that sense of accomplishment. There is this like successful completion. Things are coming together as they are meant to. And there is this uptick in movement forward, reaching a level of expertise, and you're ready to move on to the next chapter. I feel like you're stable, you're secure, you're abundant, you are experienced, and you're in the position that you need to be in. I feel like people in the environment are watching you rise to the top, whether they like it or not. Nothing they sent your way has done anything to prevent your evolving. You're secure, you have the resources needed, you're surrounded by spirit and your spirit team. I feel like you are rising to the top. Nine of Pentacles is extremely abundant, stable, and secure. I feel like this is something that you are doing with the divine, like you're co-creating. You have a passionate new beginning on its way to you. This is going to be something that is going to maybe even lead you down a path through like some sort of creative spark, creative project, some sort of aha, epiphany. I feel like this is something that maybe you're communicating, sharing. I feel like this also can be like a master teacher. So you could be dealing with energies, you know, from the highest and greatest, right, that are working with you. Okay, so this could be like spirit communication. This could be divine master teacher communication. King of Swords is someone with strong integrity, morals, someone who's very intelligent. Yeah, I feel like this could be like a mentor. I feel like you're being mentored in some way, shape, or form. This could be a new boss. This could be a new partner. This could be someone who you're going to learn from. I feel like there is an age gap here. I don't know if that really matters or not, but I feel like this is you embracing the position that you're at. And I feel like there is this like alignment here. There is this like, aha, that is who I need. This is who I'm looking for. This is the student I am here to teach. It's like when, it's like, what's that saying? Like when the student is ready, the teacher emerges, something like that. I feel like someone's coming in to help you share the messages, share the information, share the guidance. Like I'm getting a lot of like divine spark, divine creation. I have the Five of Swords coming out, officially Emperor. So I feel like whoever this pretending to be a father figure, pretending to be a leader, you know, someone who's trustworthy, someone who, you know, is logical and, you know, makes good decisions. I feel like this person's being exposed for who they truly are. Okay. I feel like they're being manipulated by dark forces. I feel like you understand that this is the case and you're moving on. There is this conscious decision to leave this behind. You gained the lesson learned and you're moving on, empowered in your spiritual authority and practice. I feel like also this Queen of Wands is representing maybe a karmic energy that, again, is responsible for these difficult lessons here being learned. Yeah, and then I have a Page of Wands. I feel like you might receive information about this. I feel like there is something, though, that's coming in that is going to be worth waiting for when we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. I feel like something's worth waiting for, and you're no longer in an illusion as to what is deserving and what is in alignment for you. All right. You've put in the time and effort, and it's about to pay off. Judgment. It's about to pay off. Yeah, you've gone through the transformation. You've understood the laws of cause and effect. This is like the energy you put out, you receive back. I feel like that's judgment. It's been made in your favor. I feel like what you deserve is the love that you put out. So this is you receiving the love that you deserve, whether that's in friends, family, work, whatever dynamic in your life. I feel like there is opportunity coming, changes coming that are going to help you to relieve some sort of burden. Okay, so I feel like embrace the changes that are coming your way. There will be a decision to make here. I feel like the decision made here is, you know, let's see, we have a Knight of Cups. What's this Knight of Cups? I feel like there's new energy coming in towards you. I feel like somebody does see that you're compatible with them. I feel like there could be an offer coming your way. I feel like this is divinely guided to you. So I feel like someone sees that you are making a difference for the better, and that's somebody who they can align with. That's somebody who they feel like they could trust. I feel like there's faith here. There's value here. There's abundance here. There's generational wealth and legacy here. And I feel like this is something that, you know, this person or energy might be looking for in a partner. I feel like there has been a lot experienced here with the Nine of Wands. I feel like someone might be like trying to recuperate here. King of Cups. I have a Knight of Cups, King of Cups. I feel like this very much could be like, hey, let me help you out. I feel like there could be balance being restored here because you have been through a lot. So I feel like the divine might be sending somebody in to kind of like, you know, help you to relieve some burdens. You may not trust this energy because let's not get it twisted. Like, you've had to protect your energy quite a bit. So you may not want to be open to receive this invitation. I'm getting it's like an invitation. Yeah, I feel like this is new energy. This is an offer coming in. You very much could be someone, oh, am I in the right spot? Yeah, I am. I feel like this might come from somebody who has this, I feel like they've gained something too from their own process. I'm getting that, like, there's this, like, they're holding on to something, some little nugget. And I feel like this is, you know, something that helped them evolve. I'm getting like there's this something gained here. Okay, I feel like it has potential. Someone sees potential in you is what it is. They could be coming forward with an emotional offer and a physical offer. So this could be a project, a joint venture. This could be an increase in your business. This could be an idea that you take action on. This could just be a shared experience that you both have. Let's see what else we can get. I only have 4 more cards. I feel like this is something that might add to your stability, your security, your finances. All right, what do we got? We got 7 of Wands, Page of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. I feel like you're having a compassionate, you're in the energy of having forgiveness for the past. I feel like you might need to continue to have boundaries, but maybe lower the sword. There could be an apology coming towards you, but I feel like your defenses will be up. I feel like they might want to try to work on things, but I feel like you're not interested in working with them. You're good on your own. You have victory and success in this situation here. This also can be that, like, there's an offer coming in, some sort of message. You might have your guard up, but I feel like this could result in some sort of like collaboration, project, team dynamic. This might be something that you have a lot of expertise in and can provide value. I feel like whatever endeavor this is, okay, it could be very prosperous. I feel like you're being recognized, or this energy coming towards you is there's this recognition, there's this acknowledgement, there's this understanding that like there's been a lot of coordination and work behind the scenes, and you are emerging. Okay, a lot of emerging energy. You're emerging as the victor. Okay, and that you are the stable, secure person this whole time, but you're even stronger than you were before, and you've learned a ton. I feel like you can create anything. You're very independent, you're very stable. I feel like you could be an entrepreneur, so this could be an increase in your business as well, or your job, or this could be like a promotion. I feel like many of us are waiting for, you know, some sort of like level up, okay? But I feel like it starts within and then it presents out in the physical realm, okay? So if you've been kind of waiting for confirmation that like this is coming into your energy, or this is your energy and it's now manifesting, I feel like there's that. Interesting read. Let's see here. Okay. I am getting that this Knight of Cups energy is someone who's divinely guided towards you. It's not past energy. I feel like the past energy, you know, doesn't have access to you, nor will they. I think everyone's situation is slightly different, so this is a collective reading, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. If you're finding like this isn't your story, then please, you know, consider it a story and it not being yours, but don't attach anything that isn't actually yours. In fact, every time you watch a reading, you should be asking your higher self if it's for you or not. And you should innately feel that it is. You should work with your intuition. And if you're not able to identify whether it's a yes or a no, then we need to work on developing our intuition, which I'm happy to help you with. Amazing messages today, you guys. I hope this message finds who it needs. I know it will. I trust and have faith. Sending you guys lots of love, and I hope you have the most amazing day. Take care now.